BC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, yeah, it's the first weekend after the vacation, and yeah, kind of mixed feelings, I guess. Tomorrow have to go back to work. It would have been nice to have had a little bit extra time, but well, that's just the way life is, isn't it? Yeah, getting back into the groove, as I was mentioning actually in a vlog that I made in Quebec City. Meaning, well, once you're here, we did all the washing and stuff, and so that's ready. But now getting the bags ready for going to work tomorrow and all that. But the next step is the wedding in 2 weeks, and geez, there seems to be a lot to do still. And yet a lot of it cannot be done until like the last minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. I've been getting, of course, as you can imagine, pictures done from the vacation. I've gone over them, and I work on what you call raw pictures. So I've been processing them and so on. Of course, I always have the JPEGs because that way you can share them quickly if somebody wants them. But that takes a lot of space, nevertheless. But that's done. That's done now, and it was over 1,000 pictures. But I always have it on the fast shooting mode. That way, sometimes things are taken in double or triple, even depending, and then you can get rid of the ones that you don't want. But still ended up to being probably around 1,000 pictures, I guess. Yeah, don't worry, I won't put all of these things on Facebook. First off, it wouldn't interest most of you, and the second thing is it's just way too much. I mean, it's like there's too much information also in pictures. I mean, you can always put up a few that interest people, and then I mean, I know I'm the same. I mean, I never look at if there's like 500-600 pictures or something like that. I won't look at all of them. I'll kind of skim through them, of course. Yeah. So I've also been watching some videos. But just a few for the moment. I mean, just a question of time as well. I mean, it hasn't been that much time since we're here. I've gone over my food quig ones, and I'm on the taxi vlogs. So, but I mean, I'm getting slowly to other people. But the taxi vlogs are always interesting, but they're rather long videos, so they do take some time to get through. And well, I mean, a lot of people that I like to watch probably be wondering where the heck he is, but I guess most of them knew. When you're away, you don't always get the chance. That's the thing about vacations, is that it really does change your habits in a way, and you're doing a lot of other things. And this year, the hotels. Yeah, they all had Wi-Fi, but actually some of them didn't have that great Wi-Fi. One of them had I was going to say, a few dead spots in the room. I mean, you had to get in certain places in the room to get a decent signal. And others, a few others were really, really good. But I had bought a data package, and it was okay. I mean, I went through actually almost 2 of those. I was a bit annoyed though, because I had bought from a company called Prepaid, something like that, a SIM card to use in a router which I have, and a mobile router. And I've used that before in Ireland. It went well. But this time it came and there was no PIN written on the card. There was the PUC, the unblocking code, but not the PIN. So of course, when you put in the router, well, I thought maybe there was no PIN because it didn't write it. Maybe the person had taken it off or what. Well, that wasn't the case. That was not the case. So I sent a mail to the people, and luckily you don't pay very much for these cards. But I mean, the whole idea was it was going to be way cheaper than the data plan. Well, they answered something which didn't seem to make much sense to me, where they said that they had removed the PIN. well, how can you remove the pin on a card that's physically in your hands from afar? I suppose you can electronically when it kind of contacts the carrier. But anyway, whatever. That was not the case. It didn't work. So, of course, they apologized and so on. But, yeah. So, I guess that's lost money. Now I'm kind of debating, will I ever work with them again? It's a bit of a pity, though, because, like I say, it worked really well the first time. So maybe it's a one-off, but whatever. I mean, because those little routers are good if you're several people, because you can just like all log into that. And this way, I mean, well, son of DC and his fiance, my future daughter-in-law, they were using the Wi-Fi's when they had the chance. They could have used my own data plan using a hotspot, but we didn't do that. Finally, there wasn't a real need. The data plan is good though for when if you're doing geocaching, Facebook, or whatever, stuff like that. And that's not all that expensive. So finally, that might be the easiest way, nevertheless. Oh yeah. So what else? I mean, now that we're back here, it's been raining more or less since we're here. That's a change. We were lucky. We didn't get much rain in Canada. The 2 times that it rained, we were actually on the road, so it didn't really matter. And but over here, I just kind of hope, like I gotta mow the lawn. It's not too bad, but still, it needs to be mowed. And like I say, there's that wedding coming along, so we really are looking forward to good weather, and if possible, a warm late September. But we'll take it as it comes. We won't have much choice, will we? But that's about it. So yeah, back to work this week, and Mrs. DC's working as well. Son of DC started working. I haven't had news from him now, actually. He started working already yesterday, so the day after we got there. That wasn't exactly the way he'd planned it, but they changed the schedules at the last minute where he works. So he had to work on the weekend, so I don't know how he's feeling. He's probably pretty tired. Yeah. Is that it? I guess it is, I mean, I'll be getting into the groove again, but just slowly, just slowly. Anyway, I've seeing that the last 2 videos I put have got like, I don't know, they haven't got 15 views yet, so I don't think I was missed that much. But people slowly realize I'm back. Okay, everybody, take care. Signing off, DC signing off from over in Switzerland, back in Switzerland. Bye-bye.